Manipulating transitions through the process of trimming is very powerful, but sometimes you're doing it a little blindly. Let me go into my 4.4 project to explain when we might like to use the precision editor to help us know a little bit more about our shot handle. And let's define handle first. Handle is the portion of the shot that I didn't edit into my sequence, but that I have access to if I need to trim. So, for example, if I reveal this clip in the browser, we see that this is the portion that was edited into the sequence, but we have access to all of these frames to the left of the in point and all of these frames to the right of the out point, and this is all called our shot handle. And most of the time, I have more than enough when I need to trim. Sometimes, however, that's not the case. So let me come to this marker here where I have a little timing issue. So there's a beat in the music that I would like to match the beginning of this shot with. Well, my instinct says that a roll trim would be a really nice way to get that transition point over. So I'm going to activate my trim tool T and then grab onto the transition point and roll it over, and I can't. In fact, if you take a look at the A side, you can see that it turns red. That tells me that I've run out of handle. If I want to get a sense of exactly what's going on under the hood at this edit, I can open the precision editor by double-clicking. And here we see that my A-side clip indeed has no frames of handle for me to work with. Here's my B-side clip, and I have plenty of handle over here. Now you can take a look at every single edit this way. You can just click on these little knobs and it opens up, or you can use your up and down arrow keys. So I'll just use my down arrow, and I'm checking out the shot handle of each one of my shots. Now, you might be asking, when exactly would I need to use the precision editor? Well, I typically don't use it until I need it. So usually when I'm working on a sequence with a lot of shorter clips and I'm running into trimming problems right and left, I'll open the precision editor to sort of do some fact-finding, see how much handle I have available at each transition point so that I have a little bit more information about the ways that I can trim. Speaking of trimming, you can actually also trim from within the precision editor. If I grab my shot and drag it out and in, you can see that this is a ripple edit. I'm adding frames, I'm subtracting frames. If I grab my little knob in the middle and roll it back and forth, this is a roll edit. Let me undo that. Now, do I usually trim in the precision editor? No, I find it a little awkward, and there's lots better ways to trim that we've already covered in this chapter. But it is a nice way to dig in, look under the hood, see what sort of handle I have, and then make better decisions. So if we come back down to our problematic edit, it seems that instead of a roll trim, performing a slide trim might be a better solution. So I'm going to close my precision editor back up. I'll double click, and it closes back up. And with my trim tool enabled, I'm just going to option drag down, and we've solved the problem a different way. I have another one down here, and again, I want to match this shot to the beat of music. I'll go ahead and play. So where the piano comes in right there is where I want that shot to start. I go ahead and I click on it. I don't have any shot handle. I'm going to double click, check the precision editor, see what's going on under the hood. No handles of frame here, plenty there. So in this case, I think I'll just slip the edit first and then roll it over, and I have what I want. And the shot hits my piano note just like I wanted. So as you can see, the precision editor is a nice way to give yourself a little more awareness of what's going on with clips that don't have as much handle to work with. Again, the way I typically work with it is that I edit without it most of the time, but if I run into a section where I have a lot of clips without many extra frames, I'll climb inside to take a look at my handle so that I can perform better informed trims.